Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Ashley Darby from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, Ashley went to her Instagram stories and she wanted to debunk, calm down the fans, tell y'all all to knock it off. She said she is not colorist, okay? She does not discriminate against people just because of color of their skin. She has no issues with dark-skinned people, brown-skinned people, people that don't have a complexion as light as hers. She wanted to let everyone know also that she has had fights with everybody on that cast, and her fights had nothing to do with skin color. It had everything to do with her simply having an issue with that particular person. Now, this part I can agree with Ashley 100%. If you go back to the history of when Ashley started on the show, she was Mountie. She was young, okay? And she did get into it with almost everyone. She was slaying them down one by one, and it didn't appear to seem like she was just picking on a darker skinned crew, right? So, but I think Ashley, unfortunately, she's like collateral damage right now. She's getting lumped in because some of her other castmates, they seem to only pick on or hold to a higher standard those individuals that have a darker complexion. Who are her other castmates that I could possibly be talking about? Robin Dixon and Giselle Bryant. So Candace, when Candace would argue with people, and Candace was using her words, that a lot of times, even Giselle said it out her own mouth, that Candace deserved the beat down pretty much because she was so mouthy and she cut people with her words. Now, why should someone deserve a beat down when they didn't put their hands on anybody? They was just using their words. And so they also wanted to label Candace as, being overly aggressive, needing anger management to control the way that she, approached things, and how emotional she was, and how when she had a dinner at her house and she got into it with Ashley and she was shaking that knife and then the knife slipped out of her hand, okay, slipped out. She didn't throw it, slipped out of her hand. They wanted to say, Ashley needed help. And they pretty much somewhat a little bit after Monique got kicked off, okay? Because the fight between Ashley and Monique Samuels, they was team Candace only because they wanted Monique out the door. And then as soon as they got Monique out the door, they flipped on Candace with that whole situation and told Candace she was too aggressive. And so when Giselle and Robin get emotional about something, it's just that they got emotional. It's not seen as aggression. It's not seen as if anybody needs any anger management classes as a result of the way they reacted to any particular situation. So that's why I think a lot of the fans is like, hold on, wait a minute. We see what's going on here. Y'all treat these ladies different, and the only difference we can see between their actions and yours is the skin color. And so Ashley must have been feeling like, oh my God, I don't want people to even think I'm like this. So she takes her Instagrams and she tells us, no, hold on, that's not me. Hold on.
The hue of her skin.
So let's hear what she got to say.
I always said at 100 with people.
Okay, let me just play this for you. Let's hear
that
this.
That is all that has transpired. And I still care about the women on this show. And I hope that everyone, including them, knows that nothing that I will ever feel about you is because of your color of your skin. First and foremost, I am not a colorist. I know everyone wants to deem me that. They want to make all these accusations about me because of my own skin tone. But I don't claim that because that's not me. I feel like people forget that I have had issues or disagreements with every single woman on the show for whatever reason, for whatever thing that we disagreed upon at some point in time, irrespective of the hue of her skin. So I always start at 100 with people until you give me a reason to take it down, all right? That is all that has transpired. And I still care about the women on this show. And I hope that everyone, including them, knows that nothing that I will ever feel about you is because of your color of your skin. First and foremost, I am not a colorist.
So there you have it. Ashley saying, listen, I'm not a colorist. My issues with you will never have anything to do with the color of your skin. If I have an issue with you, it's that I have an issue with you. For Ashley, and if I'm wrong, guys, y'all gotta let me know. I do feel that way with Ashley, right? I don't think that necessarily she's coming at anybody because of the color of their skin. But unfortunately, she's collateral damage. She's getting lumped in with the people that she hang out with, who I wholeheartedly believe that, it has a little colorism in their situation. They definitely handle the darker skinned ladies a little bit differently, okay? They railroaded Monique off the show. And one would say, well, they tried to do it to Karen too, and Karen is their complexion. I won't disagree with that. But it seems on an overwhelming basis that most of their energy and focus comes on those ladies that don't have a light complexion as they do. So I could be crazy, guys. I'm not one to say I'm always right. So let me know your thoughts if you are a Real Housewives of Potomac fan. Do you think that this thing is kind of split down the middle, where it's team light versus team dark, and that they're going to do whatever they need to do to get those ladies off the show? Last season they came after Wendy and her marriage. This season they're coming after Candace and her marriage. And this season they do seem to be focused on Candace and Wendy and just, breaking them down. And once you tear somebody down to a certain point, that's like saying you trying to get them off the show. I mean, at what point, how much can one person take? You are putting them at the brink so that you can push them over the edge, right? And so them attacking Candace's marriage with Chris by accusing Chris of just, trying to talk to every lady in the friend group and that they bring around. You're trying to break Candace down. You want to see her come out of her character. You want to see her blackout go off. Instead, though, Candace just trying to keep it together. And then when it comes to Wendy, even when Wendy said, listen, she had a burn session to say, listen, I know our relationships have been going wrong. Tell me how I can right this wrong. And they still come at her and come for her neck to let her know that, you know what? You're not going to be able to right the wrong because we just don't like you and we want you gone. Okay? They're not saying those words, but they're pretty much saying those words in a roundabout way. And to see the previews for the upcoming episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, and Mia really picks up her drink and throws it in Wendy's face. Team too much. And definitely team too much from Mia, who has 95 of these clinics or whatever it is that she has as a businesswoman, a boss lady, and you're on TV and you want people to frequent and utilize your business, and the best you got to show some young ladies that perhaps are watching you and thinking they could be a boss lady and just open franchise after franchise or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Sit there and not use her words when she have a disagreement with somebody, but pick up a drink and throw it in that person's face. Epic fail, Mia. Epic fail, ladies, this season on The Real Housewives of Potomac. This thing is going gutter low, especially with the way that they are trying to railroad Chris. And listen, do you really believe that Chris is doing these things? Or do you think that they took a smidgen of a situation and they're just destroying his name? Chat with me in the comments, guys, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Do you think that Ashley is a colorist, or do you think that, you know what, a fight is a fight, an argument is an argument, and no matter what you look like, if she has a situation with you, she's gonna argue with you? Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.